Hi everyone, this is Benjamin with Business Texter. Today we're going to do a video tutorial on churches and how Business Texter can help you keep in communication with everybody in your church. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. Just a quick overview with Business Texter. It allows you to send out text messages to a large group of people very quickly. So we're just going to hit the send messages so you can see what's going on here. I've already gone and created the groups. We'll get to the groups here in a second, but let's say you wanted to send a text message out to everybody in your church. You'd hit all contacts with 50 or 100 or 2,000 people or however many people and type in your message and adjust the speed. We recommend starting out slower rather than faster, just best practice that we've come up with the carriers. And you can also you can adjust the area code, so you can narrow down by the area code, filter out. So let's just say you want to send the 509 area code only, and then go ahead and hit send. I'm going to hit no, but you'd hit yes, and it will start sending out. So it's a great way to keep in touch with everybody in your church. What I've done, and you can find this BTB file, which is a Business Texter backup file, on the website that's with this video, is I've gone in and created various automatic replies. So the first thing let me touch on is I've created this scenario that it's running on a personal phone handling your church affairs. So really what's different as opposed to if this was on a dedicated phone, this new contacts window and the keywords. So I've set this scenario up so it's Covenant Church. And what this keyword right here in this new contacts will do is allow people to get into Business Texter. So it'll keep your personal contacts separate from Business Texter, but anybody who sends a text message to your phone number that's running Business Texter will get put onto the Business Texter all contacts list. Then when they trigger that covenant, if they were to send me a text message with the word covenant, the message going back to them would be here. So I've created some keywords for more information: Bible study, Sunday school, potluck, daily devotional, choir, volunteer, and youth group. So we'll go into those here. So again, somebody sends you a text message with this keyword, they're going to get into the Business Texter contact list. So we'll click on custom, and I've created these various auto replies so that once they send you a text message with the word covenant, that gets them into Business Texter, then they can start signing up for various activities within the church that they can get information on. So I've created all of these. I'm going to go through each of these. You feel free to edit these. These are by no means you can delete them. You can create new ones down here at the bottom, and we'll go through that here. Let me go through the auto replies here real quick. First one is a Bible study group. I put a nice Bible quote in there, and you can change the date and the time and the location. The keyword on this obviously is Bible study. I put in Bible in case somebody didn't send study. Throw in various keywords, but maybe somebody might fat finger it. They might not be great with text message and they might misspell it. And we'll click on advanced, and you have the ability to accuracy control allows the system here to determine if it's if they send a text message as Bible study, it's strict exact, it's going to trigger and add them to the Bible study group. If you want to set it for loose, it's going to look in the context of a sentence or a paragraph and make a determination. Okay, is this person trying to sign up for the Bible study group, or are they indicating something else? So loose is going to cover a lot more, and strict has got to be exactly what this keyword is: Bible study, Bible. So if you find that people are getting added to groups when they shouldn't be, you want to tighten it up to the strict. And if you find that people are signing up and they want to be but they're not, go ahead and loosen it up. Really, if you keep it in the middle, you should be fine. You might have to move it over just a scotch or two every once in a while. It's a dialing in process, but pretty simple. So that's the Bible study. We'll touch on Sunday school here. Starts at 10 a.m. Keyword is Sunday school. A neat little feature that I've added into this, I'll turn this off in the BTB file that's going up on the internet, but I've activated it here, is that you can forward the text message to the Sunday school teacher so that they can be in the loop. Business Texter will automatically forward the text message that gets sent to this phone with the keyword Sunday school. And so let's say 509-555-1212 is the cell phone for the Sunday school administrator or the Sunday school teacher. Business Texter, when it sees that text message, will automatically forward to the Sunday school teacher. You don't have to manually forward it. Your Sunday school teacher's already in a loop that you've got a new addition. Maybe they need to make a phone call and confirm how many children are going to come on Sunday. That sort of thing. So that Business Texter is going to allow you to keep in tighter communication with your staff because it automatically forwards. You don't need to do anything. Got a potluck. If you do that every Wednesday at 6 p.m. is when we do our potluck at my church. Got a daily devotional. You can set this to weekly or monthly. We'll go into a scheduled text here in just a moment, so you can play with that here. Daily devotional. And then the choir group. And the keywords. And again, I have this one forwarding. This is actually the phone number for Business Texter. If you have any questions, feel free to call me. Just thought I'd throw that in there. But again, this allows you to forward this any text message that comes in with choir. You've got a new sign up or you've got a question. The choir teacher is going to see that I should give this person a call, find out what instrument they play, or if they want to sing, whatever it might be. It just again allows you to keep tight communication with your folks in the church. Got a volunteer. Again, this one's forwarding to a volunteer activity coordinator. And then finally we have a youth group. I know this is very popular with churches. Text messaging is the dominant form of communication with kids today. And again, if you want to have this forward, you just type in the number and activate forward, hit save. That's all you got to do. So what's great when you create these automatic replies, whether you use the ones that are in there or you want to create new ones, when you click on Manage Contacts, you'll see that groups are automatically created for each of those keywords. So what that allows you to do is, we'll go back into the send messages. You want to send a text message just to Bible study? There you go. You want to send it just to volunteer? There you go. Easily done. Okay, let's go into the scheduled messages here. So the timed messages are for 24, 72 hours after somebody sends you a text message with the word covenant, where they get signed up for Business Texter on your phone. You can send them, thanks for signing up. Hey, this Saturday or every Saturday, 72 hours, 10 days after, whatever frequency you want to use, you can put that in there. You can also create a scheduled blast. We'll just create a test one here real quick. And that allows you to just type in your message, select the date and time, and the group that you want to send it to. You can see all the groups that we created in the automatic responders. Hit save, and activate it, and in 1 hour from now, it will get sent out. I'll go ahead and delete this. And then we have the daily, and this is great if you want to send out a daily devotional. You can program these Sunday night or Friday or whenever you got a few minutes, and you can go in and just every Monday you want to send out a message, and you want to send it to whatever group. Say we're going to send this one to all contacts. Turn on the activate button. So when Business Texter wakes up from its sleep cycle, which we'll cover here in just a second, we'll send the text message out every Monday. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, let's hit the settings here real quick. Again, I've set this configuration for Business Texter as if it's running on your personal phone, and that's why we have the keyword under the new contacts and autoresponders. You plug in your information here. The sleep timer. So Business Texter will not send any text messages after 8 p.m. and before 7 a.m. So on the Monday auto response that we created, no text messages will go out until 7 a.m. You might want to bump that up to 8 a.m. or 9, whatever works best for your group. Okay, one thing that I've done here is that Business Texter, some folks will leave Business Texter running all the time. Think of it like a catcher in baseball. It's just going to stand back there and catch every text message that comes in. And if somebody uses the keyword covenant, then Business Texter will say, okay, I'm going to add this to the contact group. And if it sees a text message come in where nobody's ever used the keyword covenant, then it says, no, it's personal contact. I'm not going to add that to the Business Texter list. Well, if you shut down Business Texter, you have the option to have it scan your inbox upon open for new opt-ins and new opt-outs. So the opt-in keyword, obviously in this case, is covenant, as we saw in the new contacts keyword, and then the opt-outs are stop, remove, or cancel. The post SMS to inbox is one that we'll cover here real quick. So what these three options here, what they do is that when Business Texter sends out a text blast, let's say you've got 150 people in your all contacts list and you want to send out a text message, the one-time blast, what it will do is it'll go into your text message inbox, and for every phone number and for every message that it sends, it will write into your inbox. So it's great to see, but sometimes it can be a little overwhelming, so if you don't like that, you can just turn that off. In my experience, I found the first couple times it's probably good to have it on, but once you get a little more experience, you can turn it off. And then obviously the same thing with the follow-ups and the responders. Then the last option we'll cover here is the start on boot. Anytime you reboot your phone, Business Texter will start up. I have this one unselected by default. I have the post SMS to inbox selected, and I have the new opt-ins and new opt-outs selected. So that covers the settings, and obviously the adjust sleep timer. Maybe you want to start sending at 10 a.m. and turn it off at 4 p.m. That's completely configurable by you. One more item we're going to cover here is the stat screen. This is where I'll spend the most amount of time in Business Texter when I'm sending out large texts. This is it's got a status screen right up here. It'll tell you 509-555-1212 sending one-time blast, 509-555-1213 sending one-time blast, and so on. And it gives you a quick overview of how many contacts you have, how many have been removed, how many have responded once, responded twice, any specials waiting, your monthly text limit, monthly text sent, and then the total amount of text sent. And then you can also look at your groups. Again, these go back to the automatic responders that we created earlier, and then your weekly, and your follow-ups. And then a great place to check out if you're having any issues to see what's going on here is you can check the log. If something's not working right, or why is it not operating properly, this is the first place to come to in this log file to see what's going on. It covers it goes back with some history. Right now I'm in flight mode, so it can't reach the server. Okay, one item I'm going to cover right here as we start to wrap this up. There's a BTB file here on the website with all of these automatic replies. The way to get these loaded up into your phone is install Business Texter. And obviously, if you're a new user, you want to click register when the dialog box come up. If you're an existing user, click login. And make sure you have a data connection or you're connected to Wi-Fi. Business Texter needs to ping the server real quick. And then you place the BTB file that we have on the website and place that on your phone. And click into Manage Contacts and select the menu button up here in the upper right hand corner and Restore from Backup. Hit OK. And then you want to navigate to where that backup file is at. So maybe it's the Sport Coaches BTB, excuse me. And you select that, and all of these autoresponders and these groups will automatically flow in. So then you can start to edit them so you don't have to create them from scratch. So that wraps it up. If you have any questions about using Business Texter for your church, feel free to contact us. You can text message us or call us at 509-944-5627. Again, that's 509-944-5627. Or you can email us at support, SUPPORT, at businesstexter.com. Thank you for watching. We hope this works for you. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call. Thank you. Bye-bye.